Hello stock traders, I hope all of you are having a fantastic Wednesday morning, and in today's video I'm going to give you two stocks that are really special and extremely explosive. You will want to stay until the end of the video to see and hear what I have to say about these two stocks that I think can really go nuts. But before I get going, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Please also comment, as it helps the algorithm also. And if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a new video comes out. We do have a Patreon group. I have a link in the description down below. If you want my buy and sell alerts, the only way to do it is to become a member. Be a member, join the private Discord, see how I trade. You can learn a lot about the way that I trade. You know, some of it you may really like and other parts of it you may not like. But I know that you will learn something by being in this group. It's a group of investors who are really trying to help one another, and it's a great place to be. We're at the beginning of a month. This is the perfect time. All right, so let's get in and start talking about these different stocks. We're going to start by talking about the S&P 500 and what is going on with the S&P 500. So we've had a ton of volatility. Everything that's going on in the world has really been affecting stocks for sure. And so I'm going to go to the 5-minute chart so you can see this really clearly. And I'm going to talk about support and resistance that I feel is very significant for tomorrow. Of course, with the S&P 500, we need to hold this $428.50. So $428.50 needs to hold this. If this breaks down below this, it spells big trouble for the market. And I don't think that's going to happen. I really think, based on how many times this S&P 500 has bounced off of this level, that it is extremely strong support, and that today's little sell-off and little fit that kind of happened is just temporary, and that we are heading for higher prices. So I think that this is going to be support and that it's going to hold up. The other thing, we have this line of resistance up here that is way up here at 437. We need to break that level and get moving past it so that we can have a bullish run. And we are due for a bullish run. It has been 2 months of pain, and it is time to make some money. So looking forward to the market going up. It really isn't as bad. The market has way overreacted. 411 was a crazy price for the S&P 500 to get down on. I bought stock very heavily at that level. Hopefully you did also. Anyway, let's get into these two stocks, start talking about them, and I'm going to kind of tell you why I think that they're going to be really phenomenal. Okay, so the first one I've talked about before in the past. If you follow this channel over the long run, then you know that and have heard me talk about Bitfarms. Ticker symbol BITF. Now, I believe in this stock. It is finally the time for this stock to go nuts. And I have been buying up huge. I've been averaging down. And I know that this is a key level that we are at. And we are now starting to get a little bit of momentum. First and foremost, this stock has the best hash rate versus market cap. So they're a Bitcoin miner. They have lots of new facilities, new machines. They got plenty of financing. And now is the time when they are really starting to run, as Bitcoin is really starting to get some momentum and get past 45,000. They were buying BTC at the bottom, so they had conviction knowing that this was the bottom. And they bought up with their excess cash of their company a bunch of Bitcoin, which was an extremely savvy move. And I like this one for a gigantic move upwards. Now, overbought levels, underbought values don't really apply to this because this stock moves based upon Bitcoin. So let's start taking a look at Bitcoin and where I think this is going. So some of the levels that I like for it to get past, first and foremost, is 470. After 470, we're looking at 675. After that, we are looking at 840. And then we could be talking as high as $20 a share on this particular stock. And I don't think it'll take long to get there, especially if Bitcoin really starts to move. So you see here the daily chart of Bitcoin. there is a big level right here at 45,000. So right now at 44,270, and 45,000 is a big level to get past. So if we can get past this level and we can see a type of pattern where it moves past it and then comes back down and reclaims that level as support, we could see a rocket pattern start to develop on Bitcoin that really surprises everybody. And I think it could really run. And if Bitcoin runs, Bitfarm is going to follow almost in an exponential style. And so it's going to be interesting to see how that happens and see how it all plays out. But this is the beginnings of a big move, in my opinion, and I could see the stock moving much higher. All right, let's go to the other one. And this is a Matterport Incorporated, ticker symbol MTTR. This is in 3D imaging, so they do lots of 3D imaging that's used in real estate. This is really interesting because the CEO and the director of the company began loading a couple days ago. Really nice purchases, anywhere between $6.38 to $6.99. So I like this based upon the insider activity. I'm very bullish on this stock because of that insider activity that's been happening by multiple officers in open market. And on Tuesday morning, they announced new clients and so new clients and different things going on with that. And that, with the big insider activity, makes me think that this one could really take off. A really important level of resistance is right here at $9.75. And you can see that we are really starting to get some nice momentum. This RSI, the RSI is a momentum indicator, and it shows that it was oversold, and now it's getting some momentum towards the upside that's really starting to peak. We have a MACD golden cross that kind of happened back here, but it hasn't really turned upwards since that started to happen. You take a look at the hour chart, and this is extremely bullish. Whenever you see the 13 EMA get above the 48 EMA, and you can see that price action is really driving upwards. And it's happening that way on the 1 hour chart, but also the 4 hour chart just had a cross here just about a day ago. And so this stock is getting ready, in my opinion, to really go and really move, and you can catch it. It's not too late. You look at the 30-minute chart, this is extremely bullish here. It has not gotten bearish the entire time. So looking really strong here. Also, 5-minute chart, which is extremely short term. You can see that we're also bullish. We're at market close, and I'm expecting this to continue, especially with that insider activity. I'm expecting a big move. Now, this stock can really fly upwards. Why? Because the 52-week high is $37.60. And so that is really interesting. 52-week low was $571 just a couple days ago. And so the insiders began to load at those points. And so you should be looking possibly for an entry point if this matches up. And if you agree with my thesis on this, that this stock is going to do very well. I wish you all the best on the stock market. Please reach out to me in the comment section down below if you have any questions. I appreciate all of you for watching, and Raythoven out.